Hey guys, so I'm totally bored. I wish I was having fun. Like last Saturday, or like I was supposed to have today. I'd just be a whole lot happier if I wasn't home alone. Well, not home alone. I'm at home bored. This is like extremely close up. I'm sorry guys. I just don't feel like setting up. Whatever. Anyways, this is a story time about last Christmas Eve. Got it right. So last Christmas Eve was pretty crappy, if I do say so myself. My brother was sick for like half the year at this time, and he just wasn't doing well. He's all better now, but he just wasn't really feeling that well last Christmas Eve, or last year at all. And it started way back in June. Not this past June, but the June before last. This past June. He didn't feel well, and we didn't know the reason why, but that's not the point. The point was he was feeling really crappy, and he didn't even really feel well before the party, but we said, but he wanted to come to the party because, you know, it's a tradition, even if he was sick. Because he was fine to go anywhere, we just had to really be careful. He went, but he almost got sick before we went into the party. So my mom's like, why don't we just take you home? You know, they would drop me off, bring him back home, and then I guess figure it out from there. But he's like, no, I'm fine. So we all go into the house. I was the first one. New record for me. I'm never the first one. I'm probably either like walking in with my group of my family, or I'm behind with somebody, or I'm like the last one in the house. I was like the first one in the house holding food, which never happens. I never hold the food or a present. I don't know why. Like, I know you're supposed to, but it just feels weird to me. Like, especially if they tell you not to bring anything, because, you know, it's like, why would you go all through all this trouble making stuff if you didn't want us to make anything? But I came in with food, and I said hi to everybody, and my brother usually, you know, he will stand and say, hey, what's up to everybody? He didn't even feel like that. He just sat, and he didn't feel good the whole night. And I was in a pretty good mood last year. Last year was our first Christmas with Brady, my dog, and that was pretty nice. And, no, I was pretty well-rounded and happy last Christmas Eve, which usually happens. Like, I could act like shit, and I could not be happy. But then, like, Christmas Eve, I'll totally be in the spirit. I don't know, call it crazy, but whatever. I don't even know what I'm wearing tomorrow. Anyways. Last year I was even pretty happy too. But then also, so Plancy didn't feel good, and then whatever his problem, it's not really a problem, whatever his sickness was made something happen. I still know I have to this day, nobody will tell me, but I went up to my cousin and I said, you guys ready to start opening gifts soon? Because someone told me to go ask them, and Sam said, and my cousin said, aren't you leaving? I'm like, leaving? What do you mean, aren't I leaving? He's like, yeah, you're leaving. I'm like, I am? Oh, okay, I guess fine. Nobody told me we were leaving, you know? It's like, okay, so I was really weirded out. So I started making my rounds saying goodbye to everybody. And I'm just walking, I'm about to get out the door when my aunt calls me back in. I'm like, oh my god, I have to freaking go. Like, why? She's like, do you want to stay? We'll find you right home. I'm like, yeah. One reason I really wanted to stay last year was because... Hold on, guys. Sorry guys, there's just a really dark shadow in my calendar. anyways, so yeah, so the only reason I really wanted to stay was because my mom and I bought my middle cousin a really special gift because he's the middle boy of 3 boys, and sometimes middle childs feel left out. And when I was younger, I treated him nice, but like I never really did anything really special for him. Where I've done something special for the oldest, I've done something special for the youngest, but never really anything special for him. And I wanted him to know that I was involved in his life, and I really do listen to him. And the year, not this past year, but the year before that, he was telling me on Thanksgiving how when he graduates high school, he wants to go into the Marines, which is an amazing thing. My uncle was in the Marines when he was younger. My uncle has sadly passed away since then, but he was in the Marines, and so I said to my mom, why don't we get my cousin a Marine patch from Amazon? And my mom's like, that's a great idea. So we went on Amazon, looked for a Marine patch, got the Marine patch, and I told my cousin before I left, well, when I thought I was leaving, I told him, text me after you open our gift because I want to see what you think, because there's something special. He's like, okay. But I got to see his reaction, and it was so much better than text. His reaction was priceless. It was the best reaction I ever seen from anybody. So yeah. This Christmas I'm hoping will be a bit better, Last Christmas, by singing, I was like, oh, vacation from singing. But this year I'm going to be totally depressed without it. But I'll still get to go and help out. Woo! Which I'm so excited about. I don't think I'd be able to survive another, week vacation, because I had to do that for Thanksgiving, and I was like, the whole Thanksgiving, I actually, had, tears, the day after Thanksgiving, too. Because usually, on Thursdays I have chorus, but I didn't have band or singing the next 2 days, and I was, so bored. So, guys, you can't cry at boredom. It's happened. Okay, so that was my story time with Last Christmas Eve. Wasn't really that interesting at all. Okay, guys. Peace out.